Welcome back, guys. I'm Zell, and today we've got an unboxing of a Southern Grind knife. Stick around. I know, guys, you already read the title. You know that there's a spider monkey in the box, and that's okay. Don't know which spider monkey it is yet. And before we open it up, I just want to say that this is a knife that I have wanted for quite a while, several months. In fact, I've been putting a little bit of money away here and there so that whenever I got to actually see one in person, that I could look the knife over and buy it, because initially there were some reports of kind of questionable quality control. I think that Zach Brown and his Southern Grind have gotten over that hump, and let's take a look at what's in the box. First off, we have the nice Southern Grind here, made in the USA. Only the best will make the cut, and I really believe they're holding to that now. And it is a spider monkey. And then once we get the box open, we have a Southern Grind card, registration, how to care for your knife, and then I assume that's Zach's signature right there. And if you don't know who Zach Brown is, he is the leader of the Zach Brown Band. They've got several songs that are on the charts, country and pop both, I believe. And there's also another signature right here. I don't know what that is. That looks like something somebody has done with a Sharpie. Anyhow, yeah, Southern Grind, if you want to explain that to me, send me an email or something. Just get a hold of me. Let me know. And here, let's get this thing out of here. And let's see what happens. Oh boy, guys. Let's get a look at it here. We have an S35 VN blade with carbon fiber handle scales, little short Southern Grind clip. I obviously haven't got a chance to try that yet, so I'm not sure exactly how well it works, but we'll find out and do an extended use report on it later. So we roll it over. We still got those sculpted carbon fiber scales, and right here we've got the little monkey. There he is. Get him turned around there for you so you can see him in the right direction. There's our little spider monkey right there on the pivot. And we got a stone-washed S35 VN blade, made in the USA. It's a drop point. We have slight swedge up here and a hook here, and I don't know what exactly the reason for that hook is. It may just be to lighten the knife, because this thing is surprisingly light for its construction at 3.2 ounces. And another interesting bit are these thumb studs. You see those cuts in them? So they're not perfectly round, and they're not cone shaped like many thumb studs are, but they have those relief cuts to give them some grip, and seemed to work fine, didn't they? Oh goodness, check this out. You see where the edge starts back there? That's just at the end of the plunge grind. We'll have to sharpen it up and see for sure, but it looks like they're paying attention to where the plunge grind ends and starting the edge there, leaving our choil here, leaving our choil to come out past the plunge grind. Not positive yet, but it sure looks like they have. And if they have, that's a really great thing. And our blade is 3¼ inches. See, it's S35 VN, and that 1125, I don't know if that's a serial number or model number or what. By the time we do an extended use and a full review, I'll try to get that information. We move on down. I do see one problem. These right here are proprietary fasteners. I bet they're proprietary on both sides. Yes, they are. So we have proprietary fasteners. And I checked on Zach Brown's Southern Grind website, and it costs about $12 to get the tool to undo those fasteners. Guys over Southern Grind, Zach, if you're listening, we don't like that stuff. If you're gonna have a custom fastener, most of the time that's okay. But if you're gonna have a custom fastener, you send us the tool in the box. We don't have to buy it extra, because we may need to take that knife apart right away whenever it shows up. It may have some sort of issue. You do not cause us to have to make another order or spend extra money to get the tools, to get our own tools apart. That's ridiculous. Anyhow, moving along, rant off. We have 6AL4V titanium for the liners, and everything seems to be mating up really, really well. Really good attention to detail. Now, as you can see here, our lanyard hole is right here, but it's not a sleeved lanyard hole like you would have on most of the Spydercos, Kershaws, ZTs, and whatnot. That, for me, that's not a big deal. Might be for you. Our pocket clip here is just a little short one. We mentioned that, but what we didn't mention is it is a standard 3-screw pocket clip. So it kind of works both ways. You can put this pocket clip on, say, a Benchmade or an Emerson. Or if you don't like this little short pocket clip, you could put a Benchmade or an Emerson pocket clip on this knife, from what I understand. I'll check into that and make sure whenever we do a full review on the knife. And it is just beautiful. And oh, I just noticed something here. See if I can get that up there again for you guys to see. Alright, there we go. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's some sculpting back here, little ridges in the carbon fiber to give you a little better grip. And let's get a look at our blade centering. Right smack down the middle. I suppose we should see how sharp they send it from the factory. So I would say that for a factory edge, that is pretty nice, as well as being very even on the bevels. That's probably the best factory sharpening job I have seen yet. I'll give it a little twirl here while we finish up with the numbers. The overall length whenever you've got the knife open is about 7.4 inches, and our handle length is 4.18 inches. And I think I mentioned this, but the weight is 3.2 ounces. And I'd just like to highlight that for a moment. We have a 0.13 thickness on the blade, so we're 1/100th thicker than most blade stock on knives of this size, and 3/100ths thicker than many knives this size, yet we're still at 3.2 ounces. That puts this knife weight-wise in a class with the Kershaw Leek and several other knives like that. Your Spyderco Delica is a little bit lighter, but still same class of knife and very close. Anyhow, time will tell, and we'll do a full review on this in a few weeks, but so far I think I'm really glad that I picked up a Spider Monkey. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I appreciate you stopping by, and have a great day, and I'll see you next time.